Hello world, welcome to my channel. I'm obviously new at this YouTube thing and I've always wanted to at least try it and I was always scared, and so today I'm actually jumping in and starting it. So here we go. I decided I would do a 25 facts about me, challenge or something like that, because I'm new at this and I want people to know things that I like and who I am. So without further ado, let's jump right in. The first fact that is interesting about me is that I live in the Bayou State. I live in Louisiana. I have my whole life. I've always wanted to live somewhere else, and maybe I will after I graduate college, but for now, I'm in Louisiana. My second interesting fact about me is that I'm 17 years old. I don't want to be 17. 17's kind of been a rough year for me, but I'm certainly excited about turning 18. I turn 18 in a few weeks, so I'm excited for that, and I'm also excited about starting college. The next interesting fact about me is that as I've previously mentioned, I'm excited about starting college because I am a member of the class of 2018, the class that never ends. Well, I'm certainly glad that it's over because high school was challenging as it was fun and exciting in many ways. As much as I might miss it, I'm certainly excited about starting a new chapter and beginning college. The next fact about me is that I really want to be a writer. My whole life, whenever I'm going through something, whenever I've done things, I was always seen writing. Like my best friend is a pen and paper, like a notebook. I'm constantly writing down my thoughts, constantly writing things out because I feel like it's very therapeutic when you're going through something, and it's just really easy. You just go and grab a pen and you write what you're thinking, and it certainly helps me get my thoughts out rather than hold them in. Another fact about me is that I hate math. I took the ACT and I got a 17 in math twice, and so I'm not a big fan of math. I also didn't exactly have the best math teachers in high school. Like literally my senior year, I didn't think that I was gonna graduate until like 2 weeks before graduation. Like I was like always like worried, constantly stressed because I didn't have a very good math teacher and we really didn't learn anything. So I'm very scared about going into college and not knowing anything about math. So yeah, say some prayers for me. As I previously mentioned, I write a lot. So I went into high school not really knowing what I wanted to do, maybe what I wanted to major in college, which was okay because I was a freshman and I didn't know what I wanted to do. So I asked my teachers, like, I like to write, what do I need to do? And my freshman English teacher, shout out to you, Miss Branch. Yeah, so I asked her what I wanted to do, and she said, you have a talent, you have potential, and have you ever thought of pursuing journalism, looking into journalism? And I really didn't know that that was a thing that you could do with your life, like actually write. And as I went through high school, I actually learned that I wanted to be a broadcast journalist, and my biggest dream is to work for ESPN, which moves into our next fact about me. I want to work for ESPN, and so my whole life, I've always took a lot of joy in watching ESPN. I love watching all sports, everything, like from gymnastics to golf to tennis to football to softball to baseball to basketball. I love every sport, and so I want to work for ESPN and be an analyst because I just have a love of sports, and it's always been something that I wanted to do, so I'm excited about possibly pursuing that. The next interesting fact about me is I was in a movie. The movie is called Class Rank. It stars Kristen Chenoweth, Skylar Gisondo, Olivia Holt, and it was directed by Eric Stoltz. He was the director, and it was filmed at my high school. I was actually in a really big scene. Insert picture here. I was in a few scenes. My teacher I had this really weird teacher. He actually tried to give me detention because we went to film a scene, and like apparently he didn't know I was staying behind after that to film another scene, and I was like right behind. I was between, as I showed in the picture, I was between Kristen Chenoweth and Olivia Holt, and so that was really cool to like hear them get direction from Eric Stoltz. And afterwards I actually met Olivia. She was really sweet. Like I was like, Olivia, can I take a picture with you? And she was like, yeah. And my camera was like malfunctioning, and so she was like really sweet and patient, and I really appreciated that. And then I was walking down the steps of our auditorium, and there was Kristen Chenoweth, and I was like, should I go for it? I'm gonna go for it. And like as she was getting on an elevator, I was like, Kristen, can I take a picture with you? And she was like really, really sweet, and she was like, yeah, absolutely. And yeah. Another thing about me is that I love music, and so what comes with music is, what is your favorite band or group? And my favorite band is no longer a band. They're actually on hiatus, and that is Fifth Harmony, the girls of Fifth Harmony. This is actually signed by all of them. This is their most recent album release. It's called Fifth Harmony, or as people in the Fifth Harmony fandom call it, self-titled. They are my favorite group by far, just because I love all of them. They all stand for something, and I'm really happy that they're all happy and they're pursuing their own, individual things. Yeah, I'm really happy that they're happy. That's really what it is. And I even like Camila Cabello. I don't like how it ended with her and the girls, but I really do listen to her music and I really enjoy it. And I really just hope the best for all of them. My favorite color is blue. Blue is literally my favorite everything. Anything blue, I will love it. I mean, my middle school I went to, their main colors were blue and yellow. My high school's main colors were blue and white. And my college I'm going to is blue and gold, so I've always loved blue, like since I was born. And like there's even a picture of me in like a all blue onesie, and I'm just like in love because blue is my favorite color, and it always has been, and I think it always will be. My favorite food. So you can literally ask any one of my friends what my favorite food is, and they'll probably tell you chicken tenders and French fries, because everywhere we go, it's chicken tenders and French fries. And for a while, I would get annoyed with people when they would make fun of me for that, but now I realize, I know where the best chicken tenders are, and that's a pretty good gift if you ask me. The next interesting fact about me is that I want to move to Austin, Texas. Austin, Texas is a really chill place. It's very progressive, which matches me perfectly, and it's just a chill place where everyone does whatever they want and nobody really judges you or cares, and it's a really good place for young people, and that's something that I really, really, really like about it, because where I live, there's not much to do for young people, and people think young people don't have any good thoughts, and I just really like Austin because Austin is, whatever. It's whatever you want it to be. It's whatever you make of it, and that's what I love about that city. So I really want to move there after I graduate from college. Throughout this video, I've mentioned that I'm going to college, and that I really am excited about college, and that's because I've been a fan of this school that I'm going to since I was born. I attended my first football game for this university when I was 6 weeks old, and I've been to almost every football game since I was born, and I've actually worked for the athletic department for the last 4 years of my high school, so I plan to work for them when I go to college. And that university that I'm going to is McNeese State University. It's in Lake Charles, Louisiana, and I'm just really excited to be a Poke. I absolutely love football. I've mentioned that I love sports throughout this video, but football was my first love. I went to a school where in 4 years we won 4 football games, and so there wasn't much winning that I saw on the field in high school. But I was always, I enjoyed going to the games because it wasn't just about the football. It was about cheering on your school, having school spirit, and of course making memories with your friends. And so my senior year of high school, I went to all 10 of our football games, and that was a lot of fun because we only won 1 game, but I got to travel around with my best friends and go watch our school play. Okay, my best friend, her name is Madeline. You might see her some on this channel. I haven't actually mentioned much about this channel to her, but you might see her some on this channel when I vlog. I currently don't live at home anymore, so I'm not really at home too much anymore, but when I am, you can bet that the two of us are together, and so you might get to see her some on this channel. She's just the best friend I've ever had. She's been there for everything that I've been through, and as this channel progresses, I'll tell you some stories, and you'll get to see some of the stuff that I'm talking about when I say stuff that I've been through. She's been there through it all, and she's been very loyal and never judged me, and I just really appreciate her. So Madeline, if you're watching this, I love you. Another interesting fact about me is that I actually have another YouTube channel. It's called Serenity and Connor, and it's with one of my other best friends, Serenity. And I don't really post that much on there. I've only got 1 video on there, and Serenity's not even in it. But the two of us have started talking, and that we're gonna actually start making more videos. So you can expect some videos on that. I'll probably link it in the description below, what you can expect from that channel, but we're restarting that channel, and so I'm in a partnership with that as well. And I love Serenity. She's another one of my best friends, and we just really click, and so a lot of funny crap happens when we're together. So that's why I decided to make a channel with her, and you know, we've got a lot of ideas, so stay tuned. Another interesting fact about me is that I was my high school's prom king this year. I was actually prom king and queen with my best friend Serenity, who I just mentioned. The two of us have always joked about if we were prom king and queen, what would happen, and it happened. And it was actually one of the best nights of my life. So that's a story time for another day. Another interesting fact about me is that I drive a 2002 Buick Century. It is maroon, and you know, it only has like 120,000 miles on it. And you know, I have all these friends that are driving like 2015, 2016, 2017 cars, and I'm like, I drive a 2002, and you know, it drives nice, it gets me where I want to go, and it has air conditioning, and really that's all that matters to me. So, you know, I don't need anything special, and I mean, I love it. And it suits me perfectly. My favorite movie, it's actually 3 movies. It's a part of a franchise. It's the Pitch Perfect franchise. They were filmed here in Louisiana, and so it's got a special place in my heart. It's actually it's a hilarious movie, and you know, who doesn't love a good laugh with musicals? You know, that's me. I love musicals and I love comedies, and so the two of them mixed together, of course, suit me perfectly. So I love, love, love that movie franchise. Another interesting fact about me is that I was my high school's newspaper editor. I know in a lot of movies they make the editors out to be these nerdy kids that, you know, are low on the totem pole. Well, you know, they're right. That was me. I was the editor of my high school newspaper. It's called The Cumtucks. It's an Indian name. It's not what you think. And so, yeah, here it is. We had an entire year, and we only put out 1 newspaper. There was a lot of crap. Maybe another story time for another day, but you know, I'm really proud of this. It is an accomplishment for me because it's my first journalistic publication, and so I'm really, really, really proud of this. Okay, we're nearing the end of my interesting facts about me, but we're gonna get into my pet peeves. I have several pet peeves. First of which is people that are ignorant in general. You know, ignorance is not necessarily what your political beliefs are or what your beliefs on religion or anything are. It's just when you don't listen to what someone has to say and you continue to try to state your opinion when someone else is trying to talk. I'm a person who loves to have conversations with people about their differing beliefs. And I love to just hear, why do you think this way? You know, what makes you think this way? And a lot of people these days don't do that, and so that is my biggest pet peeve. Like, it's just awful. Like, it aggravates me, and a lot of people in my family do this because we have differing beliefs, and they just don't listen to anything I have to say, and so I just try not to get into conversations with people in my family. But yeah, that's my biggest pet peeve. Another fact about me is that I am deathly afraid of snakes. You know, some people are afraid of like roaches or spiders. Me, it is snakes. If I see a snake, no matter what kind of snake it is, I jump. My skin crawls. You know, I'm deathly afraid of them. You know, I don't care if it's a grass snake, garden snake, or a poisonous one. I'm scared of it. It's a snake. The only good snake to me is a dead snake, and even those scare me. So I just try not to even look at them on the internet or anything. So yeah, I don't like snakes. Another interesting fact about me is I live in Louisiana, so there's a lot of outdoors types people here, and I'm certainly one of those people. I love, 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 love going to my family's camp on this river that we have here. I love riding on the boat. I love being outside. I love swimming. I love being on the jet skis. I love being pulled on a tube. It's literally my favorite thing about Louisiana. So if I ever do leave Louisiana, I'm gonna make sure that I go somewhere that has outdoor stuff like we have here, because I've grown up doing it and I just love it so much, and it's a huge part of what I do during the summer. We have reached the end of my 25 facts about me. If you enjoyed this, make sure you give this video a thumbs up. Also hit the subscribe button. I would love to do more videos. I hope to see you guys really, really soon.